Have you ever wondered how Allah shows you who you're meant to marry? It's not through random signs or fleeting feelings, but through barakah, peace and ease that only He can create. When something is written for you, it won't confuse your heart. It will commit. It won't rush you. It will align at the perfect time. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 divine ways Allah guides your heart toward the person meant for your deen, your peace and your destiny. Stay till the end, because the last sign is the one most people overlook. When it comes to marriage, one of the most important decisions of your life, Allah does not leave you alone or confused. He provides divine guidance through prayer, reflection, and the peace that follows sincere intention. Among the most powerful means of seeking this guidance is Ju'alat al-Istikhārah, the prayer the Prophet taught us for making any major life decision. It is a sacred conversation between you and Allah, a way of saying, "Way Allah, if this person is good for me in my religion, my worldly life and my future, then make it easy and bless it. But if it's not good for me, turn it away from me and turn me away from it." Istikhārah is not about seeing a dream, a color, or a magical sign. It's about trusting Allah's plan and observing what unfolds in your heart and circumstances. After performing it with sincerity and humility, Allah begins to guide your emotions, your instincts, and even the events around you. You may feel a sudden sense of calm and clarity about moving forward, or you might feel unsettled and uncertain, realizing that something is not right. That emotional state is not random, it's divine direction. True guidance often comes through peace of the heart, sukan. The Prophet said, "Consult your heart, even if the people give you their opinion. See Ahmad, when you are making the right choice, Allah blesses you with an inner stillness. Your mind may still analyze, but your heart feels light, comfortable, and content with the idea. You may not have every answer, but deep inside, you sense that this path is right. On the other hand, if you feel heavy, restless, or constantly anxious, even when everything looks perfect on the outside, that is often Allah's gentle way of saying, wait, this is not for you." It's also important to remember that Allah's guidance is not limited to emotion alone. Sometimes after Istikhārah, you may find unexpected clarity through circumstances. Doors may open easily or close firmly. The proposal may move forward smoothly or communication may stop suddenly. When things begin to align effortlessly, it is a sign that Allah is making the path easy for you. And when obstacles keep appearing despite your sincere efforts, perhaps He is protecting you from unseen pain. Istikhārah teaches us tawakkul, trust. It's not about forcing what we want, but allowing Allah to choose what's best for us. You may pray for a specific person, but Allah may guide you towards someone else. Someone who brings you closer to Him, offers emotional safety and strengthens your faith. So when you ask Allah for a sign, don't just look to the sky, look within your heart. Guidance is often not thunder or lightning, but a quiet peace that whispers, "This is right." And that peace, when it comes after sincere dua and trust in Allah, is the most powerful sign of all. When Allah guides you toward the right person for marriage, one of the clearest signs is alignment in faith, in values and in character. Love and attraction may draw two people together, but only shared beliefs and moral foundations keep them united for a lifetime. In Islam, marriage is not simply about companionship, it is about partnership in Deen's faith, two souls walking the same path toward Allah Fan. The Prophet Muhammad said, "A woman is married for 4 reasons: for her wealth, for her lineage, for her beauty, and for her religion. Choose the one who is religious. May your hands be rubbed with dust, i.e., may you prosper." So Bukhari and Muslim, this hadith beautifully summarizes what truly matters. When you and your potential spouse are aligned in deen, your entire relationship gains strength and direction. Faith becomes the compass guiding your choices, from how you resolve disagreements to how you raise children. It's not about being equally religious in external appearance, but about sharing the same foundation of belief. If both of you pray, seek forgiveness, and place Allah at the center of your lives, you will naturally be drawn to peace and harmony. But when one partner lives for the dunya and the other for the akhirah, the relationship becomes imbalanced. Love turns into struggle, the connection fades. Faith alignment goes beyond rituals, it includes values and priorities. Do you both value honesty, modesty, family and service? Do you both see life as a journey toward Allah, not just worldly success? When your core values match, you find unity in purpose. You make decisions not out of ego, but with mutual respect and understanding. The second layer of alignment is character, akhlaq. The Prophet said, "The best among you are those who are best to their families." At Tamidi, good character is the essence of a healthy marriage. Patience, forgiveness, kindness, humility, and emotional control. You might find someone who looks perfect on paper, but if their manners are harsh, their words wounding, or their ego unrestrained, that relationship will never bring saknak tranquility. Allah often shows you who to marry by bringing someone whose character mirrors the goodness you strive for. Their presence brings calm, not confusion. Their words encourage, not belittle. Their faith reminds you of Allah, not distracts you from Him. This alignment in deen and akhlaq is not coincidence, it's divine design. True compatibility in Islam is not measured by hobbies or social background, it is measured by spiritual direction. Are you both heading toward Jannah together? Do your choices bring each other closer to Allah or further away? When Allah chooses someone for you, He aligns not just your hearts, but your principles, goals, and moral compass. This alignment becomes the invisible thread that keeps you strong through trials, distance, and time. Because when two people are connected for the sake of Allah, their love doesn't fade. It grows, deepens, and leads both of them to paradise. One of the most misunderstood parts of Allah's guidance in marriage is the experience of tests and delays. You may find yourself waiting for a proposal to move forward, watching someone drift away, or seeing everything fall apart just when it felt right. In those moments, your heart aches, your mind questions, and your faith is tested. Yet often, this is exactly where Allah's mercy is working in disguise. When Allah withholds something, it is never because He has forgotten you. Rather, He is protecting you, preparing you, or positioning you for something far better. What feels like rejection may actually be redirection, a divine course correction toward the person, and the timing that will bring you true peace, not temporary attachment. Allah reminds us in the Quran, but perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. And Allah knows, while you know not. So Surah Al-Baqarah 25 says, this verse captures the essence of divine wisdom. Sometimes the very person you prayed for might not be meant for you, not because you were unworthy, but because Allah sees the future you cannot. He knows which hearts will remain sincere and which will change. He knows what kind of trials each union would bring, how they would affect your deen and peace. Delays are also a form of training. Through waiting, Allah teaches you patience, humility, and surrender. Many people rush into marriage for emotional fulfillment, but Allah uses waiting to purify your intentions. During this period, you learn to love Allah more than your desire, seek His approval more than companionship. This spiritual maturity is often what qualifies you for the person Allah has written for you. Every closed door carries a message. Trust my timing. Maybe you're ready, but the other person isn't. Maybe Allah is aligning your emotional strength or family situation first. Every delay is part of the puzzle being arranged perfectly behind the scenes. Think of the story of Moses Ayest and his journey to meet Khidr's Ayest. Every confusing event, the damaged ship, the lost boy, the rebuilt wall, had hidden wisdom behind it. The same applies to your love story. You might not understand why something didn't work out today, but one day when Allah reveals His plan, you'll say, Alhamdulillah, it didn't. Well, tests also help you differentiate between attachment and guidance. Sometimes we hold on to someone out of emotional need, calling it a sign from Allah, when in reality, Allah is testing our ability to let go. When the wrong person leaves, He's making space for the right one. So when things don't go as planned, don't despair. Your heartbreak is not punishment, it's purification. Your delay is not denial, it's direction. And your unanswered prayers are not ignored. They're being answered in a way that will make you thank Allah for every tear you once cried. Because the truth is, Allah's no is often His greatest mercy, and His delay is often the bridge to the person you were truly meant to find. When Allah chooses someone for you, He doesn't just bring them into your life, He brings barakah, blessing, peace, and clarity along with them. Unlike forced relationships filled with confusion and anxiety, a connection that carries divine blessing unfolds with an almost effortless harmony. You begin to realize that what's meant for you doesn't drain you, it grounds you, strengthens your faith, and draws you closer to Allah. Barakah in the marriage process can appear in subtle yet powerful ways. One of the first signs is ease without exaggeration. Things start aligning naturally. Families agree without unnecessary drama. Plans move forward smoothly, and problems, though they may arise, are resolved with maturity and mutual respect. This ease is not the absence of trials, but the presence of divine facilitation, a sense that Allah is clearing the path for something pure. Another clear sign is tranquility of the heart. When Allah places someone in your life by His decree, soul recognizes it before your mind does. There is no need for overthinking, chasing, or fear of losing. Instead, there's a deep, calm assurance, as if your heart whispers, this is right. The Prophet A said, consult your heart. Righteousness is that about which the soul feels at ease and the heart feels tranquil. Zaymasnad Ahmad, true barakah also reflects in mutual respect and modesty. The relationship doesn't revolve around worldly attraction alone, but around sincerity and shared values. You both help each other grow in faith, not drift from it. The Prophet A taught that when Allah blesses a union, He fills it with mercies, rahmat, and compassion and mawaddah. If you find yourself becoming a better Muslim through someone, more humble, kind, conscious of Allah, that's a strong sign of divine favor. Financial and logistical matters may also fall into place in ways that surprise you. Maybe opportunities appear unexpectedly, family hearts soften, or challenges you feared simply dissolve. That's barakah at work, not luck, but divine alignment. It's Allah's way of saying, this is written for you. At the same time, it doesn't mean perfection. Even blessed relationships face tests. The difference is these tests don't destroy the bond, they strengthen it. Both individuals approach challenges with patience, forgiveness, and reliance on Allah. Their trust in Him becomes their anchor, and their love becomes an act of worship. You'll also notice that your dua feels more focused and your heart feels more connected to Allah during this time. It's as though He is guiding your emotions, confirming your instincts, and giving you signs of contentment. When Allah places barakah in your path, you don't have to beg for it to stay. You don't have to fight endlessly to make it work. You simply do your part with sincerity, prayer, and faith, and Allah does the rest. In short, when it's written for you, you'll feel peace, not pressure, clarity, not confusion and ease, not exhaustion. That's the unmistakable sign that your story is unfolding by Allah's will in the right time, with the right person, and under the shade of His mercy.